Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Entropia content. Today we got some big time action and I'm late for it already. Now what happened was I was hoping to go to this race, craft some vehicles for it, but I got held up because the Sky Ripper was late being released. And then as I was waiting for the Sky Ripper to get released, I forgot that the race was coming up so soon. So today I'm on my way to the race location. I didn't get a chance to get a vehicle, and I noticed the race location time was 1:30 p.m. I was like, oh, that's smart. Nice and late in the afternoon so everyone can make it on time. But no, it's 1:30 p.m. game time. So actually it's like fucking crack of dawn here in North America, so I'm surprised if anyone will even be at this event. Kind of like one of the shittiest times you could possibly pick it for, on the weekend at the crack of dawn. Like, you know, most people party their fucking ass off and they're not waking up at 6 a.m. to play the game on the weekend. But yeah, so that's shitty. Looks like the race is so early I've already missed the beginning. Like, I don't know, if I was doing an event in Entropia, I would do it in the evening. So players from all around the world would have a chance to actually play and sign up, right? Like, why the hell would you do it early in the morning? I guess some people are early risers, but I highly doubt Entropians are. Maybe a few of them. Right, so it says I have to go to ancient Greece. Now, I don't want to be knocking the event. I guess you have to pick a time and maybe the person organizing it's an early riser. Like, if I was picking it, I would have picked it prime time North America time, which is like 7 p.m. Eastern. That's when everyone's online. And the opposite of 7 p.m. Eastern is fucking early in the morning, and yeah, not many people are going to be online. It'd be kind of like if you're holding church on like a Tuesday afternoon. Be like, how many, or yeah, Tuesday morning. It'd be like, how many people could show up? They'd be like, oh fuck, I need to come on the weekend, right? Like, or no, it'd be like if a church held mass at like 4:30 a.m. on a Thursday. Be like, that's what this event time is like. Alright, so I'm looking for fucking Orpheus Cave and I can't find it. Oh, here it is. They should really... am I at Orpheus Cave? That's why I can't? Yeah. Yeah, so I hope everyone's having a good weekend. So far, mine has been absolute shit. My fucking Toronto Raptors team blew it in the fucking playoffs against one of the most garbage teams there is in the whole NBA. It's like, what a joke. We should fire fucking the whole team for that bullshit. No, really, we need to get rid of Kyle Lowry. He's been dragging our team down for so long. I can't fucking stand watching him. Man, Calderon was my player. He was always a better point guard than fucking Lowry. We'd have like 5-6 fucking championships by now. Fucking stupid ass fucking victim Lowry isn't on our team. All he does is bitch and complain. Fucking can't stand him. Bitches more than I do. If that's possible. Alright, let's see. Roads. Yeah, it looks like I don't even have the teleporter which this race is at. So isn't that good, right? Fuck, I can't even go to the race. Boy, isn't this a great way to fucking start the day? I almost don't even want to do this episode anymore. It's like I went from fucking hopefully looking forward to enjoying this race to fucking can't standing the race. It's at a time I can't make it to, teleporter I don't have. Oh, fuck. Oh well, I guess I'll start looking for this teleporter. Bet you by the time I find it, the fucking race will already be over. It'll just be a fucking piece of shit waste of time. Oh god, alright, so I gotta try to find this location. Where is it? 40,000. It says longitude 40,000. I can't even find 40,000 on this. Oh, there it is. Way off here. And then 18,016. $18,600. Alright, so that's where the teleporter is, and I don't even fucking have it. So I gotta swim from this place. By the time I swim there, fucking event's over, guaranteed. It's already 7 minutes in. I bet you the race is like 2 minutes. God, how fucking annoying. Alright, did I teleport anywhere? Psychro Cave? Never even fucking heard of this place. Is there a way out? Am I just fucking trapped in some cave? What is going on? I'm like stuck in a cave. It's like I teleported to the nearest location so I could get somewhere, and it's fucking a cave and I can't get out. Piece of shit. Now where am I? God, this is not fun. Alright, here we go. For some reason I was in a cave and now I'm not. However the fuck that works, I have no idea. Alright, one way or the other I gotta get into the water. So fuck this shit. Looks like some creatures that'll fucking kill me. Bet you the water's infested with sharks. Oh my god, the fucking creature got me. You son of a bitch. I can't even get to this fucking teleporter. Can't even get to the fucking water. They surrounded the goddamn teleporter with creatures again. Fucking game, man. It's like, so this is when you get to these points where they design the game and the way they've designed it is just not fun. Like, I'm not having fun trying to get to the fucking water here. This is fucking bullshit. Stupid centaurs. Oh my god, I can't even survive the fucking fall off a goddamn little ledge. Oh my god, I swear I'm just gonna fucking turn the game off, man. This is a fucking piece of shit day. Fuck, not having fun playing the game at all. It's fucking bullshit. Fuck, I'd rather go for surgery than fucking play this piece of shit. Maybe a dentist appointment, I can get a fucking root canal. That'd be more fun than this fucking design piece of shit. Oh man. Better not fucking jinx it. I'll end up having to go for a root canal. Piece of fucking trash. God damn, can you design the level so you can fucking move somewhere? No, make a cliff and surround it by fucking pieces of shit so you can't even fucking move. Teleporter, you can't even see where you start. Let's see if I can walk down the fucking ledge without goddamn dying. Oh man. I don't know. If this race event was sick, it would have been like, man, I would have had time to go to Cyrene, fucking get my vehicles crafted up. Fucking would have had the race time start in the evening so I wouldn't have to be fucking super tired and cranky trying to make it in time to the race. That was the one thing I didn't like about the disc golf tournament too. Fucking crack of dawn start time. It's like, man, if I was playing in a disc golf tournament, I'd want to start at like 2, maybe 3 in the afternoon so my body's ready to play. None of this fucking starting at like 6 a.m. You can't even fucking move. Oh man. Oh well. Let's hope the shark gets me next. That'll fucking cheer me up. Yeah, I guarantee you, it'll be just like that fucking Sky Ripper thing. As soon as I arrive, it'll be over. I'll be like, you piece of shit. Now, I can't believe our fucking weather in my province. That's what's getting to me too. Like our province, we gotta pay all these fucking ridiculous taxes to fucking make the planet colder. And we're fucking in the ice age. We had the fucking coldest spring in 80 fucking years this year. 80 years we broke the record. So it's like fucking all evidence pointing towards a goddamn fucking ice age. And we're paying tax to make it fucking colder. You gotta be kidding me. But yeah, I think that's a part of the opposite prophecy. I should expect it. Soon we'll have a fucking drought and we'll have to fucking pay water tax or something. tax of using or having too much water. If you have water, then you fucking have to pay a tax. No, I can't believe it, like, man. Oh yeah, and then this fall, fucking coldest fall on record. It's like, there's no global warming in our province. It's fucking freezing and getting colder every fucking year. It's like, you know when the last heat record was? 1913 in this goddamn continent. Hasn't been getting fucking hotter. It's been getting way, way colder. Like, I don't know who's gonna fucking... That was the funny thing. They showed on Facebook, they were holding this thing trying to say it was fucking global warming, we need more taxes. What happened? A fucking blizzard came. Fucking buried them all in snow. So they could shut the fuck up about their goddamn fucking warming bullshit. Yeah, fucking warming while we're fucking shoveling snow up to our fucking necks. That's global warming. Oh, man. Yeah, so what I had to do is spend a shitload of money to fucking buy a greenhouse so I could goddamn keep my plants alive, because we're fucking living in an ice age. No, normally we could get hot weather till like fucking December. Then we'd be like, alright, plants had lots of time to grow. Not this year, fucking snow in goddamn August. Oh, I hate cold weather. It's like, well, people are like, well, if you hate cold weather, why the hell do you live in Canada? Well, they have this thing called migration laws. People in Canada aren't allowed to fucking migrate anywhere. Mexico, they'll fucking ship us back to Canada. Go to Europe, they'll fucking ship us back to Canada. Go to Australia, they'll fucking ship us back to Canada. There's absolutely nowhere we can go because fucking migration laws on the whole world are super strict. Everyone can come fucking here and take our shit. Can we go to their countries? Goddamn no. It's a one-way fucking street. Yeah, I'd like to go to Mexico and start blaming their government. Like, hey, why isn't everything English? Why the fuck isn't everyone on TV fucking white? It's like, what the hell is wrong with your country? Is it not diverse enough? Now, I used to joke, I shouldn't make fun of him, but one of the guys that does the t-shirts that I wear often for the shows, Cybertronic Spree. I don't know, I'm pretty sure he was born in Canada, but maybe his family has like some background in India or something. So he was going on and on about his Facebook page, how he's so sick of everyone in Canada being white on TV. I'm like, well man, you're in a fucking white country, like what did you expect? Go to China and find fucking Mongol... Or yeah, go to China and find fucking Australians on TV? Like, really, that's how it fucking works. When you're in someone's country, that's usually who's in the fucking TV. It's like, that's us. Maybe it's a little bit different, like, if South Africa has a Hollywood, and then they put all white people in it, I'd be like, okay, that's fucked, because you're in a fucking black country. There should be mostly black people on TV, right? So in that case, I'd be like, yeah, that's fucked. But if you're going to like a European country and then blaming them for having too many European people on fucking TV, like, what the hell are you on? I want some. Not all the power to him. Like, I know he's probably just feeling like a little left out because he's not well represented. His parents moved to a country where he's living among other kinds of people. Now I have to wonder that about like when people move to another country, they're like, all right, let's go to this country. It's going to be neat. Going to adapt to this culture and stuff. But what happens if you have a family in that country and then all of a sudden all your kids like, hey, this country sucks. Why don't we go back to our actual homeland? That's where I think like a lot of kids are trapped. Like they're born in another country that they're not really part of. And then they're like, holy fuck, like, this whole culture is the opposite of mine. Why did we move here? Not that we can't blend together and have multicultural society, but like really, like say if you're like a Chinese guy and your whole family loves Chinese culture, like all the food, all the things, and then you move to fucking like, I don't know, Antarctica, and then his kids are born like, holy fuck man, Antarctica sucks. Why the hell did we move here, right? And then people will be like, when the kids are born, they're like, hey, maybe we should change Antarctica into like the new China or something. And there's like a whole bunch of people from our Antarctica there like, no, we don't want to be Chinese. We like our culture. Oh well. Enough with the culture debates. Although, that's the one nice thing about Canada. Every day is like a culture debate. Just going outside, you're lucky to find anyone you can understand speaking. Now we have one of our leaders in Ontario who's going on about how our language diversity offers us strength, and he's like talking about Quebec and England, or Canada and Quebec, how we work so well together. And it's like, work well together? Fucking Quebec just fucking rapes the rest of the country. They totally take advantage of all the other people that don't speak French. They make all the laws in our country so that it only applies to people that can speak French. So it's like, alright, you can't speak French, you can't become Prime Minister. You can't fucking you can't even get half the good paying jobs in the country unless you can speak French. Fucking 90% of the country can't speak French, but Quebec got their way. Good old Gaybec. Not that there's anything wrong with that. No, I actually like French people and Quebec. I think they're a really good challenge for us. Like, we're always fighting with each other. So it's like you kind of like need a trading partner who's like good at trading you. That sort of thing. So I'm not going to hold it against French people. I like how they stick up for their culture too. Like French people, when other people speak other languages and they come to Quebec, Quebec people are like, fuck you. You either speak French or fuck you, right? So it's like, I often wonder, don't we need more of that in the rest of Canada? Like, say, other people come here from other countries, we should be like Quebec and just say like, fuck you. Either you learn to speak our language or get the fuck out of our country, right? So that's a kind of like, I don't know, it's bigoted in a way, but it's like, hey, if you don't do that, people take advantage of you, like hardcore. Like, look how bad the States got fucked by Mexico, right? Like, half of fucking Mexico came in, took all the land in the States, and now they don't have enough room. Like, California's overflowing. They destroyed the entire fucking state. So it's like, you know what would happen if Mexico people actually still lived in Mexico? Then there'd be fucking like a whole bunch of room for people from North America to actually enjoy our country. We can't move to fucking Mexico. That's not a plan. They'll fucking say, hey, you're not Mexican, get the fuck out of our country. Alright, here we made it to the race. Woo! Yeah, it looks like the race shit is pretty exciting. Yeah, the race is already over. Should have known it. Yeah, I'll say hi to everyone. Who won? Well, this is kind of a neat, exciting event. I wish I would have made it here sooner. Oh well. That's just my luck in Entropia. I always like show up like 5 minutes after shit is over. No, everyone's coming here to collect the gifts. Yeah, these are cool vehicles. It's kind of a shame. I wish like fucking the next island update would have went properly. I could have finished my crafting run, got the Sky Ripper, made it to Calypso, sold the blueprints, got the prints to make more vehicles, came here, could have competed in the race. Now everything got fucked over by that failed vehicle update. Oh, so people are still coming in from the race. That's cool. Oh, Kat competed. The girl from Sweating. Oh, I don't know, man. That's a real disappointment, man. I was looking forward to this race for months, helped promote it, and fuck. All because of that fucking goddamn bullshit. Oh well, maybe it's like the Chinese farmer. Maybe I would have competed in the race, got last place, been really depressed, and just quit the game. So this way, not even getting in the race, at least I won't quit the game. Fuck. This has been a little bit of a streak of bad luck. I was thinking this weekend really sucked balls. A, because my Raptors lost. B, because I had to go to work this week and totally fucked my back, so now I can't even move. And then C, I got another shift coming up on Monday. It's going to completely fuck my back even worse. So it's like I'm going to have like 2 or 3 days laying in the house as like a cripple, and then I'll have to go back to work as soon as I can fucking move again. So it's pretty much a nightmare fucking scenario this weekend. Everything that could go wrong has been going wrong, but we'll see. I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed I don't end up in the hospital, because my fucking stomach has been acting up again. Fucking so much junk food in my house, I keep fucking overeating it. It's like, I swear to God, if I don't fucking move and get a new place to live, it's gonna fucking kill me. I beg my roommate, please don't fucking fill my fridge downstairs filled with junk food that's about to go bad unless I eat it all. Because it'll fucking make me so sad to see all that food go bad, because I can't stand seeing food wasted. And then if I fucking eat it all, I get real sick. And then I'm fucking almost borderline in the hospital. But will they stop buying the fucking food and filling my fridge? Like, we got 2 fridges in the house. Why does a person need a whole second fridge? You're only one person. Why do you need 2 fridges? Fuck. Oh well. I'm sure there's people in other countries like, holy shit, your problem is having too much food around? It's like, yeah, it's like the fucking world of opposites. I'm fucking dying because I'm fucking filled with fucking junk food. Everything sugar, fucking cookies and treats. Not a fucking vegetable or fucking any good meat to eat in the whole house. Just all sugar and junk food. That's the fucking food I get for my fucking staying, or my fucking, I get paid in food to fucking help look after my uncle, and then the food I get paid in is so fucking garbage I can't even eat it. If I do, I just get fat and sick. Alright. Let's try to do something positive. I don't know, I really can't stand here and watch this fucking event any longer, because I'm so pissed that I fucking missed it. Oh well. Maybe I'll find something funner to do. Like, really, I can't craft because the Sky Ripper thing is coming. This pretty much ruined all my plans. I have nothing left to do in the game. Everything I was gunning for was to make it here to do this race. And then I fucked it over. Slept in because the race was fucking at the crack of dawn. God, it sucks. Oh well. Now I can't do any of the daily mining. I think the only thing that's open to me is fucking being able to do sweating. Great. Oh well, maybe there'll be a nice sweat circle going. Yeah, it looks like there is. That might help cheer me up. Now, the second I gotta do is try to focus on doing something new. Like, this whole vlogging situation came at the perfect time. If I can focus on doing vlogging, get into a habit of doing that instead of everything else I'm doing, I think that'll make an improvement. Because as nice as doing video game vlogging is, it's like you're always inside all the time. I can't be sitting inside all day. If I am, I'll just get really sick. I'll get fucking weak, fat, diabetic. So yeah, if I could start focusing on doing vlogging. And I'm thinking it's good that I got out of disc golf too. Like, disc golf was consuming a lot of my time and it wasn't productive at all. Like, I was thinking, oh, maybe I could become a disc golf pro and be on TV or fucking make disc golf videos, but really, the disc golf community is just like the fucking Entropia community. It's another one of those things that's very small and obscure, and you're really never going to have any success at it, even if you reach the apex of it. Like, if you became the best disc golfer in the world, it's like you're still going to be a nobody. Unless to other disc golfers, you'll be a fucking god, but... No, and I've been failing at life so much in different ways that I really should try harder to be more successful. Well, big shout out to everyone who did that race. Congratulations to the winners. Sorry I got a little bit cranky about it. Just been one of those weekends. My fucking team lost last night, and I could probably fucking win the lottery today and find something to bitch about it. Alright, let's see. Let's say hi to these people. Maybe that'll cheer me up. Yeah, big shout out to the guy who helped organize the race. That was really nice of you. Sorry I didn't make it there in time. Just a minor suggestion, if you're holding races in the future, maybe not at the crack of dawn on a weekend would be great. I don't know, 2, 3 in the afternoon. I don't know what that works out to, that stupid universal time. I don't understand that universal time. So every time something's posted in that universal time, it takes me like a half hour to even look up what time it is. And by then, it's like I don't even care anymore. Usually just quit and do something else. Yeah, I don't know, just pick one normal time. Be like, oh right, Eastern time, Western time, Universal time. I don't know what the fuck that is. Maybe it's because they were going to put Swedish time and that would fuck everyone. Man, it was funny when it gave me the universal time. I went to the universe or the Entropia universe thing to see if universe time is game time or whatever, because they're not even specific about that. Sometimes they just say universal time, or sometimes they'll say game time, but they never really specify that universal time is game time. So anyways, when I get onto the website, I look it up, I'm like, okay, Entropia, I know what time something's happening in the game, but I need to look it up. Can you convert it to my time? So they have a link, so I click it. What does it do? It opens up some shit. It doesn't convert to your time. So I'm like, what the fuck? Here, I open this link to try to convert to my time so I can find out when the fuck the shit is happening. No luck. So what do I have to do? I have to close everything in Entropia, open up Google, and start doing searches to find the time. And then when I was doing that, I got distracted by other ads and other websites, and I'd just go and do that shit instead. So there's another thing where you've designed the game to be fucking mental, right? Like, that's not a good design. If you had something that required a time calculation, you should have that right in the game, so people don't have to leave the game in order to figure out how to do the game. Because that's one of those things, like when you design a website, you design it so people are clicking on links to keep them on your site. You don't put a whole bunch of links to other, like, say you're designing a website that sells bananas, and you're like, hey man, I've got the best bananas. Would you put a whole bunch of links on your site to other stores that sell bananas that are better than yours and even cheaper? Would you? Or would you be like, hey, maybe I should keep the links to my shit, right? So that's like Entropia, when you design shit, it's like, there's a time you have to be here in the game. Well, fucking offer some people a way of calculating the time. If you don't, they have to leave and go calculate it somewhere else. And are they going to come back? Probably not. They'll be like, hey, fuck this shit. Unless they're really into Entropia. That's what I think Entropia is like. Like, you notice people that play Entropia are usually like really into it or not at all. It's like someone who's been someone's trying to convince someone to like Entropia. You can tell some of those players are. It's like someone's brother or sister. They're getting convinced to try to play Entropia, and they play it for a little bit and then just quit. But then there's the other people that are like really into it, and they'll like play it no matter how fucking annoying it is. It's like, I wouldn't be surprised if fucking McCormick actually still secretly plays Entropia. He hates it, but he plays it. Yeah, sorry guys, I don't have more exciting content for today's episode. I hope to be at the race. I was actually planning all week. I was like, alright, when the race comes on the weekend, I can get drunk in the evening and go to the race. And I didn't even think, oh, I should check to make sure they didn't fucking book it at the fucking crack of dawn. Oh god, it was that universal time thing. I was looking at it, it said 1:30 in the afternoon. So I was like, oh, 1:30 in the afternoon, great. Could sleep in, play the race. And I was like, oh, game time. Oh, fuck. 4 hours earlier, crack of dawn. Ah, fuck. Oh, well, some people say they like the episodes better when I'm really pissed off. So I was like, okay, maybe it's not the worst that happened then. Maybe I'll get like 200 views on this episode. Now, not to be ragging on fucking doing vlogging video games. It is really fun to do. I was just thinking success-wise, I was kind of hoping that maybe I could get my channel up to 1,000 subs. And yeah, I guess I got a good chunk of the way there. Shouldn't bitch. Who knows, maybe a few more months at this rate I'll actually make it. Now, a couple of the popular travel vloggers channels I watched, I seen them start with just a few thousand subs, and they made that jump to like 100,000 subs in like 2 or 3 good episodes. I think the one time I was watching, who is it, Harold Balder, and it was what got his channel going was when he did that fucking wild episode. What was it? He was trying to find booze for sale downtown in Mumbai, I think it was, in the worst ghetto he could find. I was like, holy fuck, man, that was an intense episode. And then I think I was watching, I'm like, man, he only has a few subs. I wonder how many people like this video and sub. Next thing you know, he's at like 1 million. That was pretty funny too. I kept telling my friends and family on Facebook, you should watch this guy's channel. I bet you he'll get big. Next thing you know, he's fucking huge. It was exciting, eh? Like, I never realized, like, a lot of Islamic countries, alcohol will be illegal. But then when you go downtown and, like, you try to find, like, a back alley bar, you can still find bars where people are selling booze. I guess it makes sense. Like, every country's got laws and not everyone's gonna follow them. This guy's solo sweating a level 4 Cyclops? It's badass. Alright, well, still a little excited. At least I made it to that race. I probably should have hung out there longer and said hi. But I think everyone was so engulfed in winning the races that no one was really chatting with me, so I might as well just head out. Now, it would have been fun to compete in that race. I shouldn't bitch too much. Maybe there'll be another race next year, and that'll give me lots of time to go and craft and all that shit. Well, maybe this is a lesson that I gotta make sure that I make it to the Arcadia Sweat event in advance. Maybe I'll go like 2 or 3 days in advance and make sure I don't fucking screw up the time again. Because man, if there's a way to screw up, I can usually find it. Now I'm like one of those needle in the haystack guys. It's like, oh, you need to find needle in the haystack, do you? It's like, just let me take one step. I'll find it. Bare feet, foot in the haystack. Woo, there you go. There it is. That didn't take long at all. Now, on my other channel, I told the story about what happened when I got internal bleeding in my feet from walking around in bare feet stupidly. But I don't think I'll tell it on this channel because it was pretty gross. Nah, if you're ever wondering, like, I was getting into that paranormal stuff where people are talking about doing grounding, like walking around in bare feet all the time, reconnect to nature and all that shit. I should have realized it was like one of those hippie fucking woo-woo things that actually in practicality is like one of the worst things you could possibly do. This kind of reminds me of like going vegan. Like, sure, vegan's great for a fast and all, but going vegan long term is probably one of the most dangerous things you can do to your health. Not that I'm offering health advice, but it should be pretty obvious that denying yourself like 14 essential nutrients is probably not going to improve your health. I can get it, like if you're really fat and you fast by not eating hardly anything because you're vegan, that's probably going to help you lose weight, get your heart fucking cholesterol shit in control. So obviously veganism can have some positives. But I was thinking it's the same thing. It's like a woo-woo community that goes on about how it's like the next magic bean. You can eat it and it'll cure everything. It's like right away when someone starts trying to sell you magic beans, you should be like, hey, wait a minute. Maybe there's something to these magic beans that's not right. Yeah, so I was thinking that was the same thing with grounding. I was like, oh, grounding. Connecting to nature, wearing bare feet all the time, great. But then I started to find out about all the problems that come with it. It's like, not that I found out this one the hard way, thank God I found out about it firsthand. So I don't know if anyone knows about hookworm. Hookworm is one of the main reasons you don't want to be walking around in bare feet. It's like, it turns out, like, I should have realized. It's like when you live in the warmer climates, like as much as I'm bitching about the cold, I'm actually very fortunate to have the cold environment around here because we don't have hookworm. And what hookworm is, it's a parasite that lives in water and it lives anywhere that there's warm temperatures all year. So as soon as you get closer, like Mexico or fucking even like the southern states, they were bad for hookworm. A lot of parts in like Asia and stuff, that Southeast Asia and all that, hookworms everywhere there. It was like, fuck man, I wish they could come up with a vaccine for fucking hookworm, for God's sakes. But no, unfortunately there's no cures and no vaccines for hookworm, as far as I know. No, and if you wonder what's the big deal about catching hookworm in bare feet? It's like, it turns out, well, fucking to catch hookworm, all you have to do is step in a puddle that has the bacteria in it. And they said it's fucking everywhere. So it's like anywhere it's warm and you step in puddles, you're fucking at risk of catching it. And they said that people that have really strong immune systems can sometimes avoid it for a few steps in it. But like prolonged exposure, even to someone with good immunity, will still catch hookworm. And then they said hookworm, sometimes your immunity will be able to keep it down, so it only fucking infects part of your body. But they said a lot of people, once you get hookworm for a few years, or you get a whole bunch of it starting to build up, it gets in your fucking brain. And they said hookworm, once it's into your brain, starts lowering your IQ. So they said your IQ can get down to the point of like almost like Down syndrome levels. Like, you know, that's where the stereotype came from, where everyone in the South was like really slow. And they couldn't figure out, like, why are all these people in the South talking so slow? Then they found out it was the fucking hookworm. They all got infected and it lowered their IQ drastically. So it wasn't like the dumb Southerners, they were actually suffering from fucking hookworm. And I forget how many millions of people on the planet have hookworm, but it's fucking really high up there. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why you shouldn't be fucking grounding or walking around in bare feet, is you can step in a fucking puddle and then all of a sudden you're exposed to hookworm. God, so yeah, that's one advantage to living up north. I shouldn't bitch so much. At least I can walk around to some degree and not have to worry. Now how that whole story started is I stepped on something else. Is I was cutting down a whole bunch of thorn bushes and I thought I swept up all the thorns. So I was fucking walking around, bare feet. What do you know? Stepped on one of the giant thorns. And it fucking stabbed right into my heel and went in deep. I was like, oh fuck man. It was like the size of one of these big dental things, like the dental teeth picks. Made it in like that far. I was like, oh fuck. So I pulled it out of my heel. I was like, ah! Then I looked at my heel, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to go get a band-aid. Oh shit, there's fucking cyclops everywhere. Yeah, so anyways, I fucking went to go get, like, see how bad the bleeding was. And final fucking, I still can't understand it to this day. Because when I pulled it out, there was fucking no hole. I was like, what the hell? How did I get stabbed with a thorn and it didn't break the fucking surface? The only thing I can explain it is maybe like I have thick skin on my heel, and when the thorn stabbed in, it just pushed in. It didn't actually fucking make it through the skin. So I was like, oh fuck, right? Like that still hurt like a bitch. And I was like, a week or two later, I'm like, man, my foot is still getting worse. It kept fucking hurting and hurting. I was like, why the hell? It's like the fucking thorn didn't even break the surface, right? So I let it go, and then it was like a month or two later, and I'm like, holy shit, my foot is still getting worse. Like it was fucking limping for like a month or two now. I'm like, I'm gonna have to fucking go to the hospital. And then tell them like, man, I fucked up my foot, and I don't even know what happened because the skin didn't even break. But my fucking foot just keeps hurting over and over. And it felt like I fucking had like a thorn stuck in my heel. Like, you know when you get a sliver and it fucking stings and gets sore? We gotta move back. So, I like trying not to go to the hospital as much as possible. So, my plan was I'm like, hey, maybe I fucking got the thorn in my heel from stupidly not wearing shoes and walking around in bare feet. And maybe a piece of the thorn did get in, even though it didn't break the skin. I was just thinking that's the only thing I could think of. Maybe it slid in and it made it like instantly healed or something. I don't know, but I was like, God, it feels like there's something in there. I gotta try to get it out. But when I was looking, it looked like nothing. No sign of anything like a fucking, you know when you get like a, what is it called? A sliver in your skin, you can usually see it sticking out. Or at least a different color. So I was looking for the sliver, the thorn, couldn't see shit. Yeah, so then, not a good idea. Got a fucking toenail clippers and a safety pin. Like, I'm just gonna dig just a little to see if I can get a thorn out. Just to make sure it didn't like slide under a layer and right near the surface I could pull it out. So I dug a little. Sorry for graphic, and I could see all of a sudden discoloration. I was like, oh shit, maybe there is that's the thorn. So I dug a little bit, got to the discoloration, and it wasn't bad, like I didn't have to dig far enough to hit blood or anything. And then it was like, just thick skin. So I was like, made it through the thick skin, I'm like, oh shit, there's the spot. I think I could see a thorn. So when I reached in to grab it and pull it out with the clippers, couldn't. So then I had to use the safety pin. I'm like, alright, I'm just going to break the surface and then grab the thorn, pull it out, and my foot will be good. So I break the surface with the sterilized safety pin, popped it through, fucking all of a sudden my fucking foot just fucking popped all this fucking pus and shit. I was like, oh, nasty. I was like, thank God though, there was no thorn in it. Turned out it was just internal bleeding. So I don't know why that works, but with internal bleeding, it's like as soon as I got all that shit out, it fucking stopped hurting instantly. I was like, oh my God, months of fucking foot pain healed instantly. As soon as I got that fucking shit out. So my only explanation is don't walk around in bare feet. Because man, even if you don't break the skin, it's like you can get fucking internal bleeding. Step on something really sharp, it fucking breaks something on the inside of your foot, starts getting infected. Oh, what a nightmare. But thank God, yeah, like after that happened, it wasn't even like a bad cut or anything. It was like most of that was pretty close to the surface, hardly any blood or anything. So yeah, and then I was like, alright, I didn't even need a band-aid. I just rinsed it, sterilized it, fucking, I think I used some hydrogen peroxide or something. Or rubbing alcohol, one or the other. Sterilized it, man, within an hour it was like my foot was back to brand new. Couldn't even feel it. I was like, thank God, I really should have just tried to get that thorn out sooner. The only reason I didn't is because it didn't break the surface. So I was like, how the fuck would I need to take the thorn out? No, whatever powers you can gain from grounding and bare feet and shit, I don't think it's worth it. It's like, my fucking IQ is down to almost 0. And I've got fucking foot infections where I can't even walk. I'm a cripple. But I've grounded and connected to nature. Shouldn't laugh, but it's like how many vegans are like on their deathbed, like 20 years old. Like, I'm all crippled and dying, but I'm saving the planet. The animals, they love me. No, it's a very admirable cause, like to think that you're willing to sacrifice yourself to save animals. There's really nothing wrong with that. If anything, it's very admirable. Alright, so that cheered me up. All I needed to do was talk about stepping on thorns. That cheers me up. See, that's the Chinese farmer thing. It's like at the time, I was like, man, this whole thorn incident was a fucking nightmare. But I didn't see the bigger picture. It was going to help get me over the withdrawal of missing that race. It was all worth it. No, I don't want level 4 Cyclops. Fucking piece of shit. I'm always trying to do too many things. Trying to change my vaporizer and collect the mob at the same time. Yeah, level 4 is the only fucking bastard they'll give me. Oh yeah, he was well within my range when I shot at him, but as soon as I shot at him, he runs opposite direction. Completely fucks me by getting chased by all the mobs. I have to put the vaporizer down because I can't fucking move now. Oh well, there I went from being happy to fucking pissed again. Goddamn bastards. Try to relax. Try to relax. Maybe they can give me some shit. Find a pile of dung, I'll be like, alright. My life is great again. Alright, is that guy... I'm just gonna take everyone to the turret. Fuck it. We'll see if anyone else does shit, and I'm gonna pack the vaporizer. Nah, I think I forgot to do the show break, so let's do that. I could use a break. Today's Missing the Race adventures were brought to you by Crack! Crack, it'll fuck you up. Woo! See you, everyone. Oh yeah, show's not over. I don't know what it is lately. A couple times in a row when that bright idea screen comes up, I'm like, hey, it's the end of the show. And I almost shut it down. I'm like, wait a minute, it's not the end of the show, it's just the break. Hey, we got a fresh mob. I thought he was dry. We haven't sucked him dry yet. Nasty. Alright, today's officially the grossest episode ever. I should have saved this one for Halloween. It's horrific. Hey, horrific isn't so bad. Can't have horrific without a little horror. Hey, I gotta cheer up and go carry my uncle to the washroom soon. That usually cheers me up. But yeah, yesterday I did some more harvesting after the Raptors lost. I figured that would cheer me up, picking a few plants. Well, picking one plant. Well, actually picking part of a plant. Lies! Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I didn't want to always bail on you guys and try to keep some of my promises. So what I did is I took some pictures of this plant. I know last plant I harvested it, I was so greedy, didn't even take pictures. Just harvested it and smoked it all. Well, actually I got about maybe a half quarter of it left, but I was like, fuck man, whole plant went pretty quick. It was one of the smaller ones. So anyways, today's episode won't be all gross stuff. Well, someone's going to get a new mob for sweating. Or is no one going to get it? Guess I'll have to get it. Now I'll show you what the pictures look like. I only took the pictures of the top nug because I cut the top of the plant off. I saved the bottom because you could probably tell in the pictures. It was funny, the top of the plant, all the red hairs had already, or all the white hairs on it had already turned red. And they're even starting to wilt a little bit. But the bottom half of the plant was just all fresh white hairs, like it just started to grow. Like the buds were there, but they were stretching these giant white hairs so you could tell the rest of the buds told it to go. So I was tempted to let it keep growing, like the whole plant, in case the top grew more. But then I noticed there were some seed pods on it, and the seed pods were already mature to the point where they had popped. So the seeds were starting to fly out, so I was like, shit. Now I really got to pick this because the seeds fly everywhere. You don't want that. For God's sakes, I took a whole bottle of sweat from him. He won't attack me, so I'm just going to bring this one. He wants to be sweated more. Yeah, so these pictures of the nugs I got, this is just the top. So I'm like, fuck it, if I leave the top any longer, it's just going to go bad because it's taken so long. It's already ripe. It's overripe, if anything. Oh, now the second mob comes. Now everyone's awake. No! 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 I guess we'll have to sweat this one. Alright, let's take a look at some of these nugs. But before we do that, let's also take a look at a free Bitcoin casino spin. Because that always cheers me up too. Guys, we're almost up to 30 people now helping out the show with the free Bitcoin spins. It's fucking sweet. Appreciate it, guys. Alright, let's see what we got. 23,458 Satoshi. Let's let it roll. 23,477 Satoshi. Woohoo! Yeah, I like that. That's sweet. Alright, let's get a little bit more Entropian content. Let's go give a big shout out to the race and all the people that won the race. Sorry I got upset and didn't cover the winner. I asked who won and I never really got a response, or I probably did and I was talking, didn't see it. So big shout out to however you say his name, Yohino I think it is, something like that. And Yohanio. Yeah, maybe that's it. Anyway, so yeah, his race in ancient Greece, it was pretty cool. The positives I loved, it was good price, really cool vehicles. I'm going to start trying to craft these. The only thing I would improve is maybe allow more than one class of spears. So like maybe allow all the spear classes, that'd be neat. But maybe there's speed differences and that's why they can't, I don't know. But yeah, and so the other thing too, I would just improve the time. Maybe have it an evening race around prime time, America time, but oh well, if that's the time you gotta do it, it's better than nothing. Yeah, that was a really cool event. Shout out to some of my friends that I seen at the event. I forget who it was I saw there. Was it Cat? Was it, I think? Okay, so let's show some of the nugs. We'll start with 3 pictures, a video, and then a picture of the last nug. Well, it's actually all one nug. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't open picture of boobs by accident. Swear to God, I have no idea how they got there. Ah, fuck, man. I should have checked how the pictures turned out before I got these slides together, because the first picture is fucking garbage. I gotta delete it. So blurry you can't even see it. How the fuck did it take that? Oh well, so now we got 2 pictures in a video. I hope. Yeah, no, I think next time I want to cover the Entropia race events. You know what it was? I was up late last night watching the Raptors game. I was thinking, why was I even up so late last night? Normally I go to bed. No, but I stayed up to watch our team just get destroyed by a fucking shitball team. No offense to Boston, but they don't have any good players. I can't even believe their team made the playoffs. It's like, what the fuck? How did we lose to them? It just makes no sense. Unless in the world of opposites, take one of the best teams, get them to lose to like a garbage team. That's what happens in the world of opposites. Like, they don't even have an all-star, I don't think, on Boston. So it's like their whole team is just nobodies. See, I hadn't even heard of any of them before the series. I still don't even know them. I think there was some guy named Smart. He sounds pretty smart. He kept fucking hitting these wide open shots. Like, I don't know, our team just stopped playing defense for a lot of the games. It's the worst defense I've ever seen. It's just like, hey, let's let Smart just shoot uncontested threes over and over and over again until he hits like 10 of them and wins the game. It's like, what the fuck? Are we even going to guard him? It's like we lost on purpose, but I don't know. Alright, so there's my office chair and there's the top nug. I think this plant was roughly maybe 12 feet tall or maybe 10 feet tall. So it was a pretty big nug at the top. I think why it grew so small, well, and small for that size of a plant, is that I didn't really fertilize it, so it's just like in the ground. It did have a bit of Miracle Grow soil from last year I noticed still around, but I didn't add any extra nutrients this year. I was figuring I over-nutriented it last year, so I was going to try no nutrients this year. And it was a little bit airy. I probably could have left it another week, but it was borderline already going moldy, so I'm like, fuck. Let it grow bigger, but then it'll get moldy. There's always a catch, right? Alright, so this thing does not want to allow me to change the file to the next one. Ah, here it is. Alright, here's another nug picture. I guess I should have really looked at these before I was showing everyone. You can also see my PlayStation VR setup. I swear I'd never use it to look at boobs. Alright, so it's like all my pictures are so blurry, I can't even fucking see the shit. I don't know what the hell kind of camera I'm using, but it's like, I don't know how many megapixels, 12, 4K video. Fucking look at it, can't even see it, it's all blurry. Maybe it focused on the PlayStation, maybe that's what it was. Or maybe it focused on the fan. Yeah, the fan came in really good resolution. That was nice. See that fan? I didn't weigh this nug. I should have weighed it first. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking. I don't know, maybe it's a few ounces. I don't know what's going on with this picture. I clicked it, I can't even move. I could have swore this was a video. Yeah, it's a video, so it opened the first frame. Oh, that's why. Yeah, so here's a video of what the nug looks like. I guess I can't zoom into the video. But this is what I call the sticky strain, I think. It has more of like a fuzziness to it. Where I noticed a lot of my other ones are just like crystally, not really fuzzy crystally. But I think it hybridized with white rhino, so that's why it's a little bit more white than it is sticky like it used to be. I don't know, it looks like a pretty nice nug though. Eh? Well, how many days do you think it'll take me to vaporize all that? I'm thinking about a week or two. Yeah, you can see that the red hairs are all very mature already on the top nug. Almost like wilted. So I'm like, shit, I don't want to leave it any longer. Even though it probably could grow a bit, it's a good chance it'll go moldy. Not good in a good way. Oh, there is a pic. So finally, one actually worked in decent resolution. Now you can see I didn't go too crazy with the trimming, because a lot of the sugar leaves on this actually taste pretty good, I bet, if it's the sticky flavor. I hope. I haven't tried any yet. I just harvested last night, so it's going to be a few days before I can harvest. Or can actually vape it. I like to wait 7 days before I vape. Or 6 days and then rest. Alright, so that was a good way to cheer me up at the end of the episode. I like weed. No, someone gave me the sticky seeds as a gift, so I don't even know what kind it officially is. I think they told me and I just nicknamed it Sticky. Because man, were the nugs ever sticky. You know, sometimes you get weed strains where it's like a lot of crystal will stick to the bag when you throw it in the bag. This strain, I don't know what it is. It's like a stickiness if it's resin or what, but when you throw it in the bag, that's what sticks. Hey, maybe there'll be some UFC fights on tonight. I didn't check. Man, I'm happy if Overeem won that last fight. Did he? Yeah, I think he did. I was like seeing a close-up of his face. They're showing how many scars he has from his battles in the UFC. I was like, holy fuck, man, his whole face is scars. He definitely deserves to fuck another title shot with how many battles he's won. Alright, so I guess I'll wrap up today's episode. Thanks again to everyone who's organizing that race. Sorry I was giving it a bit of a harsh review there. It was really all my fault. I fucking should have just not watched the Raptors game, then fucking woke up really early and managed to make it to the race on time. Oh well, maybe next race. I think hopefully it's a yearly event. Maybe they can bump it up to more often. Hopefully that wasn't the only race and I missed it forever. That would suck. Suck balls, not in a good way. Alright, thanks for watching again, everyone. If you want to help me out, you can do the Patreon method, that's cool, or Society 6, where you can get my merch, or swag bucks. Holy fuck, should I show the swag bucks thing? Yeah, I think I will. Alright, so people are asking me, like, how does it work when you use swag bucks and the purchases and stuff, so I figured, hey, I'll show you right on my account to see how it works. Hopefully I'm not showing you anything too confidential here. Alright, so here's the swag bucks. They sent me an email from a purchase I made yesterday, and it was neat. When I went to the swag bucks thing, let's see if I can show it or not. Yeah, so when the swag button opened, like when you go to the page, I went to Awesomon to buy something, and it gave me like a list of swag codes that were available. Or you know the discount codes websites have, and you usually have to use apps to search and find the discount codes so that you can apply them and get discounts on your purchases. Well, this swag bucks button, when you want your percentage back, it first at the beginning it came up with a pop-up here that said our fucking swag bucks supports the site you're shopping at, and we're offering you 4% off. It was like in cash back for this purchase. I'm like, fucking sweet. Because this was a $500 purchase, so 4% off, that's like a good chunk of the tax off. So I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to use swag bucks. And then when I clicked the swag bucks button open and said yes to the 4%, it asked, would you like to use any of the coupon codes the site offers? So I'm like, what? So I clicked this and then went to swag codes, and I think it actually had the swag codes already open. It's like, do you want to use these? So then I looked at it and gave the list of all the codes that work on the purchase on that website. So I clicked it and got another 15% off. I was like, holy fuck, man. That brought my like $700 purchase down to like $500. It was ridiculous. Like, man, this greenhouse that I got was like over, I think $1,300 plus tax, and I got it for $500 after the website sale. It was a weekend sale only, 50% off. Then I got another 13% off from the site discount. Like, I had like a first time purchase bonus or whatever because I just signed up. So I used that plus the 50, so I was at like, what is that, 50, 65% off. and then I got the 4% again with the swag bucks. So I was like, holy fuck, man. It was a sweet deal. So anyways, I'm getting like a $1,200 metal greenhouse out of aluminum and like actual sheets this time, not like just material, like plastic sheets. Like, I'll have to show the greenhouse when it's ready, but yeah, so anyways, that's how it works with swag bucks. So that was sweet. Not only did it get me the 4% off, but it got me the fucking, it found all the codes on the website I needed. It's like, that was fucking sweet. I wish it worked for the government weed store so I could get discounts on that. Alright, so I'll do the rest of the stuff. So when you get that, it asks you to rate your purchase if you want to get your 4%. So that's what I do. I click yes, I'll rate it. Now here it's asking, I guess I should go to the full screen. So here it's asking, what's your shopper satisfaction? Hopefully I'm allowed to show this. There's probably something in the swag bucks where I'm not allowed to show this. Fuck. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure maybe it doesn't say that, and if it does, I fucked up reading it. Alright, so how on a scale are you satisfied with your shopping experience? I would put 9. The only way it could get more satisfied is if they gave me everything for free. Why did you give me that rating? Very good price. Price and free shipping. Did you get a deal on the purchase? Oh yeah. What coupon code did you use? I think it was no, I think it was 13% off. Weekend sale. Something like that. What did you buy? Greenhouse. What was the brand of the item you purchased? I think, what was it, Osmo or something? Let me check. Oh, here it is. Oh fuck, I was worried boobs was gonna come up there. Type quick when there's an A in front. Learned that the hard way. Alright, so what was the brand of the item you purchased? AOSOM. There we go. I bought this item because the coming ice age has made our climate too cold to grow plants outside, so I needed a greenhouse to try to make my plants survive long enough. Before snow starts. Alright, I'll just put enough. Who did you make this purchase for? Myself. I'm bad for that. Always myself. Sometimes around Christmas I buy stuff for other people. I gotta stop being so greedy. Alright, so maybe I can give some weed away. But even that's borderline illegal. Alright, they said thank you for filling out the survey. It's very important to them. And sorry, Swagbox, if I'm not allowed to show the surveys for my purchases. I don't know, maybe it says it somewhere. I didn't read it yet. Well, I did read it, but I probably missed that part if it said it in there. Alright, so this team, oh yeah, I was already wrapping up the show and I got distracted. You can see the sweating will be going for a while. Alright, so that's the swag bucks if you want to see how to get your cash back. I'm pretty sure on my $500 greenhouse, or I think I got like 20 or 30 bucks back with the 4%. So that was a pretty sweet fucking, like that didn't take long at all. And how I get paid from swag bucks, I don't know, I could show you guys that too. Let's show you. Come on, where's swag bucks? Oh, there it is. Shit, already 10 minutes, gotta hurry. Yeah, hopefully I'm allowed to show this too, fuck. It's like all this secret material I'm showing you today. Okay, so here it is. There it is. So here's the Swagbucks page. So this is what my account looks for Swagbucks. I've got like 2,000. I've only had, what, maybe one person sign up as a referral. Let's check. Yeah, so far one person signed up for a referral, no Swagbucks. So you guys are missing out, man. This is one of my best offers and it's fucking barely getting used. I know it seems like a little bit of work to do that survey, but hell, if you're making big purchases online, it starts adding up quick. Like I could probably make a few $100 doing this each year. So anyways, once you want to cash out, I haven't even checked the cash out stuff in a while. Here it is, redeem your Swagbucks. It's got gift cards and stuff that you can cash them out for. And you can see the Swagbucks ratio to dollars varies depending on which gift card you get. Like sometimes you can get gift cards that are on for 25% off or 22% off, so that Swagbucks ends up being worth more. So what is it? 100 Swagbucks is worth $1 basically. If 100, so do I have 200 bucks? No, that wouldn't be right. No, because I have 2,000 Swagbucks that I can almost buy a fucking 1,800, or no, $25 gift card in Canadian. So what the hell's going on here? 300 Swagbucks gets you $3. Oh, I'm thinking 30 to 1. Alright, oh yeah, and it's got PayPal cash, you can cash out too. And the weirdest thing is these gift cards, I've seen them go for sale at like 40% off. So when you cash out, sometimes you can really cash out good. Or Best Buy, Walmart, those are some pretty popular places. If you have a car, you can use it for gas. So why not sign up for Swagbucks, right? I think that was a whole pretty easy process. Got a whole bunch of inbox emails, so I better check those. Alright, sorry for running the show a little bit long, but a whole bunch of viewers are asking me to explain Swagbucks, so there's an explanation for how it works, how easy it is, how much you can rake in. It's fucking sweet. I'm surprised everyone doesn't use it. Maybe it's because of the extra work. Alright, so Hideout TV, you get paid to watch videos. GameKit, get paid to play games. I recommend Entropia Partners though instead for that. Bitcoin is the free lottery spins you seen me do. The Virtual Mate's a sex machine for adults and men only. Ladies, you have to call me if you need one in the meantime. I'm just kidding, unless you're near Toronto. But there's also Entropia Zine, which can get you some information about Entropia. You can just read it. And also Raven Jade. She's the coolest vampire in all of Entropia, and she's got some shirts that I've got links for below too. Just click the more info button, boom, you're set. You'll be reading it in no time. Alright, if you happen to be sweating a Cyclops and he farts right in your vaporizer and you vaporize Cyclops vapor, fucking sucks, tastes like ass. That probably would taste like ass. But anyways, not that I know what ass tastes like, I swear. No, then if that all happens and you want to give the show a dislike, then please go right ahead. But if it doesn't, you can help with a like, I really appreciate it. And take care, and make sure you never use the products from my sponsor, because it will ruin your life. Believe me, I'm an expert on that. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, here's 3 things at once. Might be a little over the top.